Hey guys, this is Yoda. In this video, we're taking on Captain Dailcry as a prop paladin. This is going to be a really early season plus 10. I do have a decent amount of gear. I'm sitting on scrap field and bomb suit as my trinkets, and I have 4-piece, so it's going to be a little bit easier than it looks for everyone else. I think I end up not even using bomb suit until the end, so keep that in mind, I guess, as a comparison to your gear to mine. This boss is very dangerous for the tank, especially prop paladin, mainly because the tank requires a lot of self-sustain or just sustain in general. Obviously your healer could heal you through it. Dailcry applies a pretty nasty bleed to the tank, even though it was recently nerfed. And Elena Emberlands has a buster called Divine Judgment, which applies a magic debuff. For prop paladin, it is very important that you spell block this tank buster, because most of the time you're not going to be topped. You're going to have a bleed on you the whole time. You're going to be playing like, you know, around 30 to 60% health for most of the fight, which obviously is not everyone's comfort zone, but if you get hit by a pretty massive hit there and you don't block it, then you will die. So first off, make sure you have spell block in your mastery, and also depending on your classes, you may have an evoker. Evoker makes this fight a lot easier because of cauterizing flame. Anyway, without further ado, we'll play the clip. So we're pulling the boss. We have wings on pull. Pretty important to have wings on pull here, and playing Templar also. For the first bleed, since we have wings and we have Eye of Tear coming up, I think we're going to try and save cooldowns. Don't have my deeds there. Also proc Tear set. Tear set procs, you just want to spam as many shields right as possible. Okay, next bleed's coming up. We're going to probably use Ardent, if I had to guess. Okay, we're just going to Ego. Okay, we use Ardent. One important thing to note here is that during wings, generally, you don't want to use your big cooldowns, because this boss is a self-sustained boss, which means that you're going to have, like, the battle mostly is healing yourself. You're not going to die if you're topped, which means wings, especially not even if you don't have sentinel, wings is a massively strong cooldown against this boss because it increases your self-sustain by a lot. So you don't want to be overlapping wings unless you're going to die. Obviously, if you're going to die in wings, then use something, but you don't want to overlap it with Guardian Matron Kings or Bubble. During wings, you can use Lay on Hands if you need to, and you can also like bop yourself from the bleed, but you have to cancel the bop instantly if you do that. Otherwise, someone will probably die. All right, so wings is over. We're going to bubble here. We catch both the bleed and the Divine Judgment. Hopefully your healer is dispelling this, by the way, if it actually does go on you. I have Tear off cooldown. Next bleed, we have wings coming up, so we should be okay. Also know that we have Lust. We could Lust this boss, but I'm not even using Lust. If this boss is very hard for you, you can also ask for Lust on it. Not sure why I actually use Guardian here. This is kind of a troll because I still have Lay on Hands and Bomb Suit available. This should not have been a Guardian here. As you can see, I have not used Bomb Suit yet this entire time. So also, if you don't have Bomb Suit, you can farm the Floodgate Tank Trinket. It's not bad for Paladin. Absorb Trinkets are very good for Paladin this season. Other thing to keep in mind, if you're playing Templar, your Eye of Tear is a very strong cooldown against this boss because of Sacrosanct Crusade. Eye of Tear plus Hammer of Light represents a massive heal on yourself. Aren't off cooldown again. I do use Lay on Hands there. Boss is almost dead. Here we're mostly out of cooldowns, so we're just gonna Bomb Suit. Also note that Bark Skin was not used on me, it was used on an ally. Okay, so we mouse over the end here. Healer is definitely healing me, of course. We will need heals on this boss as a tank, or as a paladin rather. But as you can see, he actually only healed me 100 million. I healed myself 103. So the healing that I did to myself is actually, you know, not that bad. It was even more than the healer did to me. Obviously, Bomb Suit is playing a pretty big role here. And make sure you do get a value Lay on Hands as well in this encounter. And that is going to account for quite a bit of your healing. Yeah, that is my video on how to tank Captain Dailcry. Wish you all success, especially if you're playing Prop Paladin this season. Thanks for watching. Peace out.